In the waters of the Bristol Channel, exercise Griffin Strike comes close to an end. Its principal aim, to demonstrate Britain and France have the capability to work side by side, rapidly deploying a combined force in the event of conflict or humanitarian crisis. And this is the maritime arm of the tri-service exercise. So there's 8 warships taking part in this exercise, all part of the Combined Joint Task Force. Now if you look over here towards the horizon, you'll see the Desmude, and that's also an amphibious assault ship. And on board there, they're commanding the maritime element of the exercise. But back here on HMS Bulwark, the senior officers and the command teams are running the amphibious side of the exercise.
Well, HMS Bulwark and this class of ship was designed specifically for command and control of wartime operations. And this last period in Griffin Strike has been entirely designed to exercise that function. The command and control that we can provide with the communications, the computers, the planning space, the operations rooms are unique in the British Armed Forces to this ship. And what we've been able to do in the last 2 weeks is demonstrate that we can integrate, accommodate and operate the Commodore Amphibious Task Group and Commander 3 Commander Brigade, so the land and the sea staffs at sea, so that they can conduct this vital exercise called Griffin Strike.
Also working aboard HMS Bulwark are several French Army and Navy officers.
This year I spent maybe 50 days at sea with HMS Bulwark because I was there for the preparation of this exercise called Corsican Lion. It was in France in October 2015. And after I've joined the Bulwark for 2 extra weeks for a NATO exercise. So I'm very happy because it's really, I'm like at home because I know everybody. I know very well the staff, the Commodore, etc. So I'm very well welcome and it's a very pleasure for me to be here.
It's not a big surprise for me because we are twins, 9 Brigade and 3 Commando Brigade, since more than 20 years. So we are used to work together. We have more or less the same procedures and the same tactics. So it's not something brand new for me.
It's less different from the French Army because Royal Marines makes part of the Navy, whereas in France the French Marines troops come from the Army. So the link with the French Navy is different, the approach is different.
It's the result of the Lancaster House Treaty signed in 2010 by the respective Prime Ministers. And while the two sides have worked together in the build-up to Griffin Strike, the focus is very much on proving the force can withstand the test of conflict.
Well, this is, as I say, one of a series of exercises, and you can't immediately assume you're going to be able to be interoperable and be able to work together just after doing one exercise. It takes time. But we have got to a stage now, both of our nations, where assuming our respective ministers, when they visit this task group in a couple of days' time, are happy, that we've reached a level whereby the concept has been validated and we can fairly soon be able to go on operations together.
Over the past week, HMS Bulwark launched its landing force, made up of Royal Marines and Army Commandos, the French equivalent tied up with other commitments.
We've ratcheted up the training as we've moved around to Wales and we're now in the tactical insertion phase of the exercise where the Marines are ashore doing what they do when they're on land.
The exercise is due to finish Friday. Rebecca Ricks, Forces News, near Tenby.